Good everybody, welcome to another edition of the Complete Sports Update. My name is Abib Buranga. This is the show where the latest and trending stories in the world of sports are brought to you. Joining me on today's episode is James Aguribi, and together we shall be taking you through the rounds as far as sporting stories in today's episode is concerned. Welcome to the show, James.
Yeah, thank you very much, Abib.
Yes, I think it's been 2 weeks since you've been, on Complete Sports Update, and it's definitely good to be back, isn't it?
Yeah, thank you very much.
Yes, without any further ado, the Super Falcons are set to play France in a friendly match, and Asisat Oshoala is actually out of the squad due to logistical reasons, as the standing coach Justin Madugu actually put it, with visa and as well as work permits, in the process of renewing in the process of renewal actually, and people have actually been talking about Asisat's involvement in the Super Falcons setup currently. So do you think Asisat's time with the Super Falcons is actually coming to an end?
Well, for me, I think it's gradually coming to an end because I can't recall the last time she even scored a goal for the Super Falcons. Even without the team managed to qualify for the Olympics, not really taking away the fact that she has been a good servant for the team, but like they always say, every good team must always come to an end one day. Yeah. So I believe we have already seen the signs. The CAF Player of the Women's Player of the Year award nominees came out, and without bias or she wasn't shortlisted, which is understandable. So for me, I think we should start planning life after Oshoala. She has served the country very well. She won laurels for the country, both for national team and individual award. She's still the reigning player of the year.
Yeah.
So for me, she has done it all. So she not being invited, I quite understand, because if you check her performance for the past few games where she played, even I think her last outing was at the Olympics, she didn't do much. So that I think it's high time we start looking for a replacement. So and I think it's going to be a good one too, because sometimes when you have these star players around, some of the players who really want to show themselves, who want to use the opportunity, but when you have an established player like this, you might not have the opportunity to express. So let's just wait and see how things pan out. But I think this is an opportunity for all these other upcoming players to seize this opportunity and at least show what they can do.
Yeah, definitely, it's an opportunity for upcoming players to seize the opportunity to see what they are going to do as far as progressing with the Super Falcons. We talk about Gift Monday, Risola Babajide, as well as Messi Omoko also. These are actually young players coming up into the team. So definitely we hope that these guys can actually continue the legacy of the Super Falcons right there. So let's talk about another Nigerian player, Ademola Lookman, who has been making the waves in the Italian Serie, and yet again scored a goal in Atalanta's 3-1 victory over Parma there, and he has been nominated as as the best forward in the Serie, player of the year. You talk about what he has been able to achieve, most especially last season with that hat-trick against Bayer Leverkusen in the final of the Europa League. So what do you have to say about Ademola Lookman's continuation as regards to his recent form?
I think the good thing there is he has proven to everybody that his form last season it wasn't by accident, it wasn't a fluke. I think he has continued from where he stopped last season. I think one thing I love about Lookman is he has added goals to his game. Fine, he operates more from the wing, but he has this striker's instinct. He knows when to run into the box. His timing is top notch. I don't know, maybe because he moved to Italy, so he's under a very good coach that has brought out the best in him. So that's why he keeps scoring some superb goals. You saw the goal he scored against Napoli when they defeated them 3-0. So to me, he's the main man in the team, in the Napoli team. So getting nominated, that's another cap to his feather, which even gives us the belief that at the end of the day, he will win the African Footballer of the Year because the signs are there. It's the only Nigerian left on the final short list, and everything that points to him that he's going to win. Because not taking anything away from the other nominees, but I mean, for what he has been doing, right from the AFCON to the league performances and the Europa League, and it still continued, So I think it's a good one, and hopefully he's going to contend with some top guys too, But the fact that he got nominated, and also remember that he got nominated also for the Ballon d'Or. He finished 14th. I mean, he has done well for himself, and let's see how this goes. But I'm really targeting the African Footballer of the Year award because it would be great when you see Nigerian succeed another Nigeria. I don't think it has ever happened before. Okay, I think it happened in 1993-94 between Kenya and Amunike. So, what a good way to experience it again. So. All the best to him.
Definitely, we do hope that Ademola Lookman will be the rightful man to actually succeed Victor Osimhen as the African Player of the Year. So let's talk, over to Europe. Manchester City's recent form has been, alarming.
Yeah.
Losing 5 consecutive games across all competitions is actually shocking for Pep Guardiola's side. It's below their standards, losing all sort of games. You could sense that, so many factors have been affecting this side currently. The reigning English Premier League champions are currently 8 points behind the league leaders, Liverpool, currently with just 12 matches that has been played so far. So, with the occurrence of Manchester City's problem at the moment, so what do you have to say about Pep Guardiola's side? Do you think if they should lose their next Premier League game against Liverpool, they should be kissing bye-bye for as far as the English Premier League title is concerned? Or do you think they have the what's called the desire to go all the way and match Liverpool come the end of the season?
I mean, one thing about City is you cannot rule them out completely. You've seen them in season now. They are masters when it comes to the title race. They've done it against Man U, against Liverpool, against all the top teams in England. They've done it, and they always come out tops. But the thing there is this season they've not just been at it at all. I mean, losing games back to back. I mean, and now Capital now lost 4-0 at home to Tottenham Hotspur. Nobody saw that coming.
Yeah, definitely.
So for me, I don't know how they're going to bounce back because this is a Liverpool team that is flying. I don't think Liverpool want to make the mistake that Arsenal make in the last 2 seasons. So but like I said, you cannot rule City out. They've been in this. They know how to, when it comes to chasing for the title, they know how to do. They are always good when it comes to, if they are ahead of you, you're in trouble. If they are behind you, and what they find, it's 8-point gap. But who says Liverpool too cannot go on the run of poor form? So every team they're entitled to at least a period where you lose form. So maybe this is City's own period. Arsenal too, I think they had a little patch somewhere, and I think they've picked up a bit. So I'm not going to rule out Manchester City. I won't, because they are too experienced to be ruled out just 12 games into the season, and you want to be tempted to say, okay, they've gotten to that stage where I think is now downward slope, but the City that I know, the Guardiola, they don't easily give up like that.
Yeah, definitely. We all know as regards to the recent happenings in the recent seasons, how Manchester City have been able to claw back some points and go all the way to win the title. They did that to Arsenal twice. They've done it against Liverpool. I think that was 18-19 season. So they've had enough experience to make people feel that they still have that momentum to cover the grounds and go all the way to win an unprecedented 5 Premier League titles in a row. So we do hope Manchester City will get their form back, and we also do hope that Arsenal and Liverpool also continue to keep up with the momentum. I mean, the best team win the Premier League come the end of the season. So thank you very much, James, for the wonderful and insightful analysis as always on Complete Sports Updates.
Thank you very much, Abi.
Yes, so viewers, this will be wrapping things up as far as our proceedings is concerned. Do take care of yourselves and enjoy the rest of your day. Bye for now.